get down to the review. So you get the whole package, like I said, with the acrylic case and plaque. Take that off. And well, what have we got? So you've even got a custom base on this as well. So you bring this forward and it slots out of the base. Now, let's see if I can zoom in and I'll show you what everyone's talking about. Where are we? There, okay. Let me just start by saying what's metal and what's plastic on this thing, okay? Right, what we've got the metal shroud, which is this across the top. All this is metal. I think it's aluminium. You've then got the end piece on there, which is turned aluminium as well. You've also got just inside there, which looks like a kind of heat sink just inside there. That is also aluminium. You've also got the switch on the side, which turns it on, is also aluminium as well. There you can see that. You just got the switch just there, that's also aluminium. Then the other area is the base. There's part of the clip. Let me just eject this for you. I can remember how to. Then what we've got is, where is it? I have to find it myself because you have to feel for it. It's kind of cold. Yeah, you've got like an area that runs from there all the way around the bottom and to the other side. That section is also like a cast aluminium, and that's quite heavy as well. This is also the battery compartments, which you just unclip just on that side, and there's your batteries just all in there. Now, like I say, people have complained that there is more plastic than usual in this, and I think the reason why that there's more plastic is because they've incorporated electronic features, which you don't see a lot of in Master Replicas products unless you're picking up the FX lightsabers. So you've got lighting features. Oh, let me just start by saying how you switch the thing on, okay? Right, you've got a switch just here. You switch that on and you get a power up sound. And oops, that's how you fire it. You've got a charge indicator. Sorry, doing this crap here. Let me just open that up. You've got a charge indicator inside there. Okay? And when you fire the gun, the light goes out and it fires the shot basically, and then the light, it charges up again and it glows again. You've also got a discharge indicator just on the back there. Can you see that? Just there. So when you fire it again, it lights up green and tells you that the weapon has fired and discharged. I'll just open up that again for you. So you fire, light goes out, it slowly starts to build up and glow, and that tells you it's fully charged again and ready to fire. Then you've also got an accessory, which a lot of people have complained about as well, because it is just literally a piece of plastic. And the idea of that is that you just slot it into that compartment in there, and the light shines straight through the opal plastic in the middle. You can see that? You've got sort of an opal plastic which the light passes through and illuminates the top section of that. So yeah, it doesn't do a lot, to be honest with you. It's a fairly basic accessory, but nevertheless you know, it's I suppose it serves some sort of purpose on there. Now some people are saying that when you put this in, it's rattling about, it's loose. It actually isn't. It clips on. Let me just show you. If I eject that, what happens, I don't know whether you can see that. Completely disorganised review, this is, sorry. So you can see that there is a hole there. So this basically fills the hole. So when you push this in, it goes all the way in and appears at the top. So what's actually happening with this is that just clips onto the top of there. Get it on? That just clips onto the top of there and it sits quite securely. So that is exactly what you're doing when you've actually plugged it in. All you're doing is plugging it onto the end of this. And people are saying that it's loose, it's rattling around. And the reason why it's loose is because if you've ejected the gun, i.e., let's put it back together. If you've dropped the cartridge out of there, you've pulled it off the clip, and that's why it's rattling around afterwards. So it doesn't rattle around, it's just the fact that what people are doing is releasing the clip, and then the thing inside hasn't got anything to clip onto, so yes, it's going to rattle inside there. So there's nothing wrong with that. Just take that back out again. But yeah, I mean, there's not much to that, so I'm not going to go into a great deal about that. Right, let's go into the sound effects. So you've got the power-ups. You've got the power-up sequence. Let me just zoom in again. Not my usual organised review. Sorry about this. You've got two power settings. So you've got the first one, and you've got sound effects for that. You can then switch it over a bit more, which increases the power. And you just get a slightly more higher pitch sound than the first one. I prefer that one actually, it lasts longer. Now the other issue that people are complaining about is that you have to wait for that firing sequence to finish. So you can't go bang 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 and it will restart the sequence. So if I press that now and keep on pressing it, it has to finish the sound sequence. Now, to be honest with you, that is not an issue. This is not a toy. You know, if I wanted to go running around the house with this as a toy, then yes, I'd probably want it to keep on firing, you know, as fast as possible. That's not the plan. As far as I'm concerned, there is no issue with that. This is a movie replica, a high-end prop replica. So it makes no difference to me whether I can fire off 20 shots in a second or just one. But the fact that you've got all these features in a high-end Master Replicas gun, I think is superb, and it also adds interest to the item as well. So it's a great prop. I'd highly recommend it. If it's your first introduction to Master Replicas products, you will not be disappointed on this. And like I say, it was meant to retail at £300. It's on play now, £129. My advice to you, go get this now, because it is a fantastic piece. I don't know if I've used all my time on the video. If I've got a few minutes left, I'll show you a few close-ups of this. Alternatively, I'll do a second video and do the close-ups in the second video. Okay guys, thanks.